one of the oldest ski resorts in the United States, Ski Cooper's origin goes back to World War II and plays a special role in the history of skiing in Colorado. Cooper Hill was the stomping ground of the elite 10th Mountain Division, the first American Army unit to be trained in mountain warfare.
I joined the 10th Mountain Division in August of 1943. This is the 75th anniversary of the opening of Cooper Hill, and this is where we trained when we were with the 10th Mountain Division. We hiked up from camp carrying our skis and packs, camped out here. They had T-bar instead of the chairlift then, and we didn't have groomed slopes, just broken crust or deep powder. So the skiing was very different than the skiing we have today.
The 10th Mountain Division started out as an experiment during World War II, but in order to do that, the Army needed a place in the United States where they could train in a similarly rugged, mountainous environment. At 11,700 feet above the sea, with an average 250 inches of snow each year, Cooper Hill was the perfect spot.
I'm David Little. I am a historian with the 10th Mountain Division Foundation, and we're here at Ski Cooper, or Cooper Hill as it was known 75 years ago, with some of our descendants of the 10th Mountain Division, some of our World War II veterans, and with the modern mountain soldiers from the Colorado National Guard, 157. The 10th Mountain Division was a late entry into the war, so they were one of the last divisions to be involved in the World War II effort. Their contribution was to break the back of the German defensive positions in northern Italy and allow the Allies to advance all the way up into Austria and Yugoslavia.
In 1942, the Army began building a $30 million base called Camp Hale, just 3 miles south of Cooper Hill. A few months later, some of the best skiers, mountaineers, and climbers in the United States arrived at Camp Hale, and then the training began. The troops were in for a cold winter that year, with temperatures dropping 40 degrees below zero.
We had wool socks and wool inner liners. I had 2 pairs carried with me when we were out maneuvering. 1 pair you were wearing, put your other pair of socks between your sweater that I had on and the outside shirt.
The 10th Mountain Division had a uniform specialized for winter warfare.
Everything was designed to help our soldiers survive at temperatures down to 40 degrees below zero.
Well, basically what we're doing is getting this World War II soldier dressed in the mountaineering uniform that the 10th Mountain soldiers used here at Ski Cooper, or Cooper Hill as it was known 75 years ago. The field jacket and his baggy trousers were peculiar to the mountain troop. Hat's actually pretty cool. It has little ear flaps built into it. This axe is one of the tools our soldiers used. You could use the sharp end to dig in like that, and it could pull you along. And the other end is more like a shovel. You can actually carve and make a step, and you're getting good at it. Careful, I'm going to recruit you in the mountain troops.
By the end of 1944, the 10th Mountain Division was deployed and put to the test in the northern Apennine Mountains of Italy. Their mission was to break through the German defensive line that spanned the mountains. It was daunting, but their Colorado training paid off. In a daring nighttime raid, soldiers from the 10th silently ascended a 2,000-foot snowy cliff face of Riva Ridge to unseat the unsuspecting Germans, which allowed Allied forces to push further into Europe.
Troops went up at night, completely surprised the Germans, took their positions, and then had heavy counterattacks following that.
In the closing months of the war, the 10th Mountain Division never lost a battle.
Here at Camp Hale, we trained almost 33,000 soldiers how to ski, how to snowshoe. And here in the United States, that tripled the number of skiers that we had from 1940 to 1945. And then after World War II, the history of the 10th Mountain Division continued when surplus skis were sold off for the ski resorts, which made skiing an affordable sport. Ski Cooper, it's just one of the many ski areas that were developed by the 10th Mountain soldiers before, during, and after the war.
Each year, Cooper welcomes the community to honor the 10th Mountain Division during the annual Ski Down. Veterans, descendants, and friends make their way down the mountain, honoring all those who served in the war. With skis on foot and flags in hand, skiers slide down the mountain in one giant serpentine ski parade.
Such an exciting day. There's so many people here to honor the 10th. I'm a descendant of Marvin E. Taylor of the 10th Mountain Division 126 Engineers, Company D. This is my 26th year in coming, and it's just very special for us to carry on the legacy. It really warms my heart. It's really special to me.
Celebrating their 75th birthday in 2018, Ski Cooper takes the cake with the largest ski down to date, and they have no plans of stopping.